Welcome back everyone to Age of Wonders for a fantasy strategy game where you create your own faction or empire and expand it and try to conquer the entire world as usual through different means via domination, magical victory, or unity or expansion victory. Unity and expansion are the same, by the way. And we are pursuing the unity or the expansion victory. To be specific about it. Now last time we have cleared the Pilgrim's Passage and we're about to go into a frontier assault while our enemy is currently still occupied with trying to conquer this city of our alliance. Is that a word? I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, even though I'm very unsure. But essentially we will probably be even able to, even if they manage to conquer the city, stop them from claiming it. However, now that would be the good thing to do, okay? Despite us being good, very good even, that doesn't have an effect on our alignment. So what I'm saying is, if, for instance, they were to conquer the city, then vassalize or immigrate it, you know, into their city, and we were to come along, finish the remains, and reconquer the city, it would be ours. And now I like this idea. Of course, I'm not saying we should do that. I'm just saying if this were to happen, then I guess we would have to conquer the city ourselves. You understand? You understand. Oh, and now look at the best part about this. So our vassals are currently pillaging the provinces of our enemy, and they just straight up give us the gold. That's not a shared profit, it's the exact amount you would receive from pillaging such a province. So this is actually huge. That's sick. Now let's go for leaf skin finally. Let's see how this stacks. Okay, we still have our stony skin, but now we're green. Green birds. Okay, that's cool. Hey, look at that. Hey, well, some of our heroes have some new drip. Look at that. This is not exactly what we kind of want our look to be, but it's still okay. It's still alright. Oh man. Ooh, a new event. The full moon draws closer to your world. Its pull on the oceans climbs to unprecedented levels. This is a moon unlike any you've seen before. It glows like a white hot steel. It glows like a white hot steel shield. English. Can you speak it? Soon, salty waves stir with such violence that they wash over beaches and cliffs alike. Storm clouds, black as ink, form over the seas and deluge the continents, their burdens spilling on the saturated surface of the realm. What is deluge? What the fuck? Ink form over the seas and deluge the continents. What? The Colossus moon reigns supreme. Shores cannot contain the seas, and thunderstorms flood the lands. Thunderstorms active in combat. Regions around the world turn into swamps. All units become wet. One random unit takes 20 lightning damage. Okay, thunderbolts and lightnings do not frighten me. Actually, they sort of do, because this is not our terrain. And well, the the world will sort of terraform into this stuff. Even though I mean, okay, it's just a 20% chance of having good things happening to you. But still, you know, I mean... Oh, look at that, there's still something we can kill. I like killing shit. Like, somebody didn't clean up here. Obviously, like, look at how many mortar guards there are still. Someone obviously didn't clean up. Also, I think I forgot one more to be set to Obad, didn't I? Yeah. Let's have one more set to Obad, because then it's full and complete. Yep, okay. Even though we don't have mines yet, really, we're gonna pick them up just because we're gonna have many, okay? We're gonna have them in soon. Soon we'll also get the order thing, but we're also gonna get roads cost 3 movement instead of 5. Which is also pretty good and neat for logistics and so on. And we have aspect of the route now. Can enchant our melee and, well, pike units. They're costing now how much though? I didn't look. Yeah, I mean, but this is just, but not, okay, it was displaying, because when we had the chance to enchant, there was a cost involved down there. I think it was the overall upkeep cost for everyone. Not sure though. Whatever that was. So, our defender has reached level 8, which allows him to go for the Adept of Order. I'm choosing Adept of Order over Initiative of Nature. Even though Nature gives us 10 more hit points, Adept of Order gives the hero Keeper's Mark, which basically makes him survive for 1 more turn if things go badly. Which happened to me countless times, so this is definitely something we kind of want to pick up. So when taking fatal damage, pacified and stuff like that, that is what we want. And here we gain 10 hit points and stuff for the entire army as well. So, well, nothing really lost. I mean, yes, kinda, but also, For her, however, we can maybe... However, it's still good, you know? It's still a good trait to have Keeper's Mark for both. When taking fatal damage for the first time, this unit gains steadfast. Yeah. But it's not as necessary for her as for him. Also, I would say that, well, later on, there may be an instance where I don't want to say anything, but it may come with a different trait. So let's go for initiative of nature for her. Now we have 2 skill points for her, and I already sort of planned ahead more or less that we're gonna take big game hunter. So we deal more damage for against or the higher the rank of the unit we are fighting, which then translates into ranged attacks have a chance of inflicting bleeding. And all enemies in 1 hex radius. We're already dealing bleeding. I don't know if this stacks on top or if it just, you know, gets a different or an additional modifier for that, or basically applies 2 stacks per hit, you know? I'm not sure about the details here, but those are actually not that great, but they will scale into something better, not bitter, later on. And we can also already annex the Pilgrim's Passage now to our city, giving us Imperium. Wait, where do we get so much Imperium from? Oh, I think it was because of the entire... I built a lot of watchtowers, or how do you call them? Wizard towers. And yeah, they give a lot of Imperium, so yeah, that's neat. Didn't expect it to scale that drastically though. Pretty great though. And now we're kind of going for a little bit of tavern and the state hall, kind of boosting more the food income, you know, and pushing further towards that city over here. We can also now propose an alliance with Goat Woman. Nice. Good alliance. Is there anybody else? You, my man, still take 2 turns. We kind of want to trade as many items too, because we have the gold. But also we'll have another hero soon, so we might want to save up a little bit. Yeah, this increases as well. Let's say I want one from you. That increases too? Are you shilooling me? Are they... Oh. Gorgon's Lair? Wait, I need to check on that. Okay, they haven't annexed it. They're just selling it to us. They have conquered it though. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, there is he, by the way. Okay. Well. And we got our next vassal. Nice. Okay, so I think from looking onto the map there is only but one... Wait, what? Oh, that's there. There's only but one more vassal which we can... Okay, we have to watch out for this a little bit, I think. We have to keep watch on there because they're surrounding our free city a little bit too suspiciously. But yeah, this one we're currently, still convincing that we're awesome guys. And for those we have already all convinced. Now here we have the Glade Runner research complete, and we can go for another tome. Yes, baby. Okay, I'm not even gonna look at other tomes because this is exactly what my strategy has been building towards. Tome of the Cleansing Flame. Now, as I have been building all of this up, the ultimate unit we are gonna completely focus on is the Pyre Templar. This one is a really decent melee unit that cleaves. It is a pole arm. It has really good defensive properties by lighting everything surrounding them on fire and burning them and going into defense mode. And so this is not only the perfect unit for just completely power spamming it for us, but also because there's a later major race transformation I'm going for, which then also provides, or it gives it how do I explain it? It removes, or not, it strengthens its weakness. I'm not gonna say, say too much, but it nullifies the weakness. There we go. I'm not gonna say anything more because I'm gonna leave it up from there. And yeah. Okay, I just skimmed quickly the other remaining things that come with this book, which just to summarize the most important ones: Flame Blessed Champions, which further improves the pole arm units, making them generate more cleanse flames when they attack and have a chance of inflicting burning. Cleansing Flames, to summarize, every unit that is non-faithful or zeal has zeal, suffers burning and has one positive status effect removed. Every unit that is zeal or faithful have one negative status effect removed. So it really works something like the Curse Eater, just universal. So that's pretty good. Just quickly looking at all adjacent suffer. All adjacent create cleansing flame on this and adjacent hexes. Okay, that's great actually, because that's a like they can just always create a cleansing flame ground beneath them. Has 2 turns of cooldown. Okay, but still pretty good, honestly. Still pretty good. Concentrating Firestorm kind of works like a little bit like the Eldritch Sovereign spell we used in the other playthrough, where we just selected a province and damaged it. This one doesn't take away percentage of health, but a flat 20 spirit damage, but it creates optimal battle conditions if we were to fight the army right after that, because the entire battlefield will be swarmed with cleansing flames that appear, and every burning ground is replaced with cleansing flame. So we have no chance of gaining any burning effect or something like that, is from what I understand. And well, support units also have the cleansing flame property when they attack an enemy and they put that hex on cleansing flame fire. Unfortunately, I don't think we fight anybody who has dark. Yeah, that sucks. Hey, hey, all of them have order? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, well they don't, but they are pyromancers. You know, it's the same thing, game. Okay, they have a little bit of shadow, but also chaos. And they're our allies. Okay, let's just summarize how much order we have. 1, 2, 3. A little. Let's say 4. Why is it that always when I pick something I want to play, everybody else picks it as well, basically? Can't they now go for Shadow? Last playthrough it was the same. We had like 2 enemies who were like Shadow, you know? They were just copying us. And now it's the same thing. They all go for Order. Why? Man, it would be such a great example to have at least one who's going Shadow. Oh, that sucks, man, because we would totally counter that with our burn damage and spirit damage. We would be the perfect counter for that. Oh, this sucks, man, no. Well, anyways, we're still going for it, okay? That doesn't stop me.
Blessed be the light which burns inside the heart of the zealot, who channels the fire within and smites the wicked with wrathful flame. Fear not the scorching heat, for it purifies the corruption that resides within all. Wield the blazing sword, cast an inferno upon your enemies, and behold, where the flame has passed, only the faithful remain.
Well said, milady. Let's lock the flame-blessed champions instantly and go for... Wait a second. Let's do it the other way around, because we're still not done with... We need the Town Hall 4 to be able to produce them. And we currently only have... We don't even have 3. We soon have 4 when we hit the population requirement to get the boost. But until then, you can imagine some time will pass. So yeah, it's best to sort of get like better things first and then go for the Fire Templars. When we can actually get them, so, you know. Okay, now this is one of the better skills we are now getting. Sniper's Focus. If the hero is not engaged in melee when its turn starts, then it gains 1 range on its physical ranged attacks until it moves. We last battle in the Ancient Wonder, we didn't move an inch. Okay, a millimeter if you're European, okay? All inclusive. We didn't step anywhere, even though we were on a horse. So this is just only plus 1 range. Take it, give it to me. I'll find one position and I'll kill them all from there. Alright? Just you watch. Okay, now... Something weird happened. Somehow we managed to see through the wall as one does and be able to yeah, just see them like this. Wait, isn't... Okay, wait a second, I'm a little confused. Oh, there's another free city here? Really? Oh my god. Yes, there are 2 more. We haven't met yet. Okay, wait, that just means we gotta, where's my Whispering Stone? Where am I Whispering Stone? Given to High Throne. Yeah, High Throne is suffering a lot of stability issues, but I don't care about that. I want more vassals. Even though we are of the high, culture... We're still not getting it. Yeah, pure good. So much for that matter. I don't give a crap-a-road. Meeting Gallant Abbey Valley. Abbey Bell. Whatever that. Whatever this. Duchess of the free city approaches with fanfare. We, the people of greet you, O Elder Dragon Quara. You will find here a place of honor, glory, and devotion to chivalry. We anticipate that either peace will be achieved between us because of values we share, or we will engage in glorious combat that the bards will sing for ages to come. Engage with them. Okay, so they are already with somebody else is whispering in their ear. I don't like that. I want to be the only one doing that. Let's see if the other does so too. Meeting expansionist Vartriv, Count Berisak Jax of the free city Vartiv. Oh, they have a dragon transformation. Greets you with a nod. Greetings, Elder Dranquara. Your culture intrigues us, and we believe a cooperation could benefit us all. With our technology and your expertise as a courtier, can we make this realm truly ours? Why don't we set up communication and become powerful allies? We will see. Ooh, no, we can't let that happen, can we now? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, listen, we're one away from vassalage. Okay, I'll let that one pass. Fine. Have it your way. But next time I will not be so generous. Alright? Let us also remove this one and give them it. So yeah, I will also just quickly summon Covenant of the Faith. Yep, that's the one I've prepared for them because I've been a good boy, okay? I've been casting this spell on every single ally we have. Faithful Whispers we will need as well. Other than that, I can also now summon for your cheeky eyeballs. Where the fuck am I? Summon a soul. Let's just move a little bit further so we don't waste that many points. I'm gonna summon this soul, a blessed soul, which also benefits from aspect of the root, into our dragon's army because he's flying. They are where does it say? Pass through, there it is. This unit can move through obstacles. Basically, they're floating. And because they're floating, they're basically somewhat like flying, just not exactly. It's a little weird to explain. But basically, they're tier 3 melee units, which can enhance the morale of our units, as well as just completely power beam some enemies to death. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Do they have something else? They also have dormant. Yes, that's because we cast it so any non-racial unit can have this. Yeah. And we can finally propose an alliance with our last potential friend. There we go. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Message received. Your actions speak your wisdom, Grara. I'm glad to see our friends at the Trident. Oh my god. I know. I am also very cool. Thanks, yo. Okay, we can also do another hero. Let's see what we can afford. Okay, we can afford any of them pretty much. Let me quickly take a look. And I found our pick, Scholarly Governor. That aligns pretty much with what we are scaling for. And it's a spell blade, meaning something we haven't seen yet as well. So let's go ahead and pick her. Now, she doesn't have a horse, which is why I'm thinking about giving her one from our other governor. However, I don't think her weapon scales with that. No, it doesn't. Let's give her some armor. Also, yeah, spell. The thing is, Spellblade is basically half mage, half melee. So we're gonna give her some of these. Accuracy might be good as well, but we're going for melee. Chance of remorse, I suppose. Even though we might not always be engaged in melee, so let's just do this. That's good. That's good. She also has charge resistance? Excuse me? Why? Why do you have that? Oh yeah, right, I need to reset your garbage ass skill points here at first. Even though it's not that messed up. Or is it? Yeah, it's a little bit messed up. We can't afford that. So first off, oh yeah, right, we have Chaos Affinity now, giving us critical chance for all non-hero units, which I like very much. It is compatible with Initiate of Nature, in my opinion. But both are pretty good. So I would choose the crit chance first, because that is just massive potential. Every crit increases morale, every crit deals damage, I mean more damage, so it's just really good, you know? It's just good, man. Just select it, you know? Go for it. And for the rest of her skill points, I put in the basics and went for Fire Evoker because we will be following our template of Fire Pyro, guys. So there's that. Oh no, are you seriously? Oh my god. You picked this one up? Oh, you fool. Oh no, he picked up the defending unit. Why did you do that? Why did you do that, man? Why? Okay, she will be fighting this battle because we're far away from home. And you only get... You know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, mate? You know what I'm saying, dude? Hell yeah, you do. Hell yeah, you do. We might also kind of want to go for another army stack, as we are currently a little bit... Yeah, let's split the archer here as well, because we might want to go for a little bit clearance of these infestations or Mordor guards sitting all around here, blocking some valuable resources we could be having. And what is this? Flourishing Vassal, that's good to know. Yeah. Yo, you see that absolute dick move Carissa has planted here on my island? What the hell? Dude, I'm so gonna kill her. Like, wait, here. Declaration of friendship, fuck off. Asshole. 25 grievances. Just look at that. Like, such a respectless thought. Excuse my French here for a moment, but what the hell? The hell, man? Okay, now this quest here might be a teensy slightly bit overkill with what we have here. Treasured brother location. Upon arrival at the Gold Vein, it becomes clear that the spawn of caustic worm hatched a few days ago. The Gold Vein is overrun with the writhing bodies of the young caustic worms. Their corrosive mucus oozes into the nearby fissures. The screech of their sire can be heard echoing from deep tunnels from which the young caustic worms hatched. The young caustic worms have been feasting on Goretusk piglet. What? It's an animal? Judging by the partial dissolved remains that litter the area, how could anyone survive this infestation? Is it foolish to believe that Varine, the Oathmaker's sibling, is still alive? Yeah, we'll not sacrifice food for this battle. Fuck that. Just kill them all. Yep. Okay, nobody died. Perfect. A treasured brother aftermath. By the way, these quests, they're just kind of like normal battles, so I skipped it. Your troops search the area and tunnels. When they pass a crack beneath the central gold vein, someone whispers, "Are they gone?" A sun priest crawls out of his hiding spot. I knew someone would come looking for me eventually. I hid down there for days. I think eating larvae and slimy moss to survive. The boy chuckles and produces a satchel, but it was worth it. The tunnels surrounding this gold vein are teeming with rubies. The sun priest sighs gratefully. For rescuing me, please accept the treasure I discovered. My skills are at the service of Elder Dragon Quarter. We get gold. He gains renown, our Oathmaker. And we can either go for production, go for knowledge, which is not really great. That's half a turn of knowledge. I'd rather go for production and have more knowledge income per turn sooner. We could also go for a decent, good alignment boost, but I am very confident that we'll get there eventually. I finished production town hall, 3 Pantheon, yeah, that's pretty worth. Your expertise on metal and stone will make ores thrive. Let's go for it. Yes, instantly finished it. Sweet. Now with the gold we can also instantly do something else. This requires 15 population. Let's do knowledge income as we discussed. Actually, good alignment wouldn't have been so bad, honestly. Has gained a level of renown. Yeah, that's not very important. Oh yeah, before I forget, so we are going for Scholar's Guild, primarily because knowledge, as I see it, is one of the resources that are non-finite. For instance, we have food, we have production, we have draft. Those are kind of our main, like, city resources. We don't talk about the gold and mana because I think we have enough of that. So, food eventually, the city cap, as I understand it, is 30, so you can't go above that. So eventually food is gonna be irrelevant. Sure, it's nice to have early on, but basically you are kind of wasting potential later on if you are already capped, you know? So basically you'll be producing food for nothing, as I see it. Production. Eventually you will have no city buildings and it will produce money at the reduced rate of what your production is. Basically like 20 or 50% or something. I wouldn't lean towards 50, but you get the gist. Production is still gonna be useful in a way, but not like... It's gonna be heavily reduced. The same goes for draft, sort of. I mean, draft is... I guess you can always use production of units faster, but you can only produce them so fast, you know? You can, like, faster than one turn isn't, like, really worth it, unless you suck so hard that you lose every unit you send into battle. And so, basically, knowledge seems like a good... or the Scholars Guild, because you can only have one guild in a city, seems to be a very fair choice to me, given that we are also knowledge intense. As last time. But hey, knowledge is cool, okay? Having cool upgrades and cool abilities faster is always good. Okay, now that's a funny scenario. So basically our allies attacked a basic Mordor guard enemy while our scout was in the vicinity, and now we're fighting with them. Oh, let's see how that plays out. Oh, are you kidding me? And well, would you take a look-see over here? They're currently going what really seems like an absolute siege on our vassal Hallberg. I don't think I'll allow that much. Let us go ahead and pick up House Levis. If I pronounced that right. Recruiting units during the Rally of Lieges cost minus 50 gold, and time between rallies is reduced by 5 turns. That is going to be very useful. Let's go ahead and pick that up. That is all of our Imperium points for now. But it will allow us to just use all of that sweet glittery we have to buff up the defenses of Guard Hallberg. There, we just sent an absolute shadow demon there. Now we send some shadow hounds or whatever. Guard Hallberg. And you have to be aware that they are currently besieging a city that, okay, the defenses aren't really as great. They have one mirror mimic, but the attacker has like tier 3 units at max. At max! Huh? And they're fighting against tier 4 units that are also on a considerable basis now, thanks to our reinforcement. So actually their forces would match what they are fighting if I wouldn't be sending all what I have now to them. I will also further enforce this by getting rid of some production we have here in our city to further afford some temporary defenses we can send over. Look at this. Okay. We can send another tier 4 beast, but I do have to be mindful now. Oh, an Umbra Mistress too. I mean, it wouldn't really make a difference of what we're sending now. Because it's just, I mean, I guess it counts both as a tier 4 unit, and therefore it's not that important. Hallberg. That's right, and we have 60 more coins. Unfortunately, it's not enough for... Oh, it is enough for a tier 3 unit, just not an Astral Siphoner. What can be good? Bone Horror, definitely not, because they're very much resistant against Holy, and they counter this. Maybe a Watcher, honestly. Or a Deathstalker? I would go for a Watcher, because that's arcane. Astral Serpent does also sound pretty nice. You know what, let's go for... Oh wait, that's... that's both. Let's go for Deathstalker. Hallberg. Guard Hallberg. The thing is, we can only send reinforcements now because once they besiege it and we send reinforcements, they will arrive far too late in order to have any effect on that. So yeah, we just sent all we could now. More is really not in it for us. Now I'm quickly gonna look around if there's any other vassal that is currently being threatened by any of our enemies. Now, no other free city is currently at risk. We have also fully vassalized another city. I can't pinpoint exactly which one it was, but Abbey Valley is basically our next target here. And we can, yeah, Covenant of Faith on Silver Bridge. Let's launch it. There we go, even more mana for me. Faithful Whispers. Oh, we can already instantly cast it, that's neat. There we go, just speed that up. And we can start doing Flame Blessed Champions. There we go. And yeah, it has been researched. So next up on the line is Fire Templar. May still be one step too early, but considering that everything other than that is currently garbage there, I'll just go ahead and pick that. Now that we have our fourth hero, we can also go and sort of separately explore some areas like Orber's Keep over here. The ruins of a massive stronghold dating back to an age when the first civilizations made a stand against rampant gargantuan monsters and magical storms. Although battered, its weathered walls still offer a degree of protection to those within, as well as those nearby during times of strife. We'll get to draft, mostly. Knowledge per quarry, okay, that's actually not really good for us, but yeah, we'll... Okay, that is just straight up hilarious. Okay, you see this here? You see this tiny smirk of shit? So basically, she just sailed over, placed her outpost, and now she claims everything that is happening on this island as her property. And now that I want to go into my fucking ancient wonder that has been there for the entire time, she's like, you want to go into my ancient wonder? Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm gonna rip your guts out. Little shit. If we're gonna explore this, fuck you. Fuck you. Salt and Vinegar. Scouting the castle, Arabella Theowin witnesses a rather morbid argument. We steam them with mushrooms. Arabella hears the deep voice of a swamp troll say, "More creamy that way." No, another voice that sounds the same disagrees. We cook little carpist artisans in bad butter. You idiot. Yet another of them yells, "We roast them with vinegar." None of them listens to the protest of their ingredients. A group of carpist artisans cowering in a corner. Should Arabella Theowin interfere before the swamp trolls and its comrade have agreed how to best cook their captives? Okay, that's gonna be a decent battle. We are not gonna sacrifice any food for this garbage. To the rescue, attack! Let's see how auto-resolve handles this. I just want to see. Okay, we're gonna try anyway, retry anyways, because that's, for one, way too many casualties. And second, this is going to be an interesting battle. All units become wet, one random takes 10-20 damage, but that is not from this specific ancient wonder. It is rather from the damn tier 4 units. Goddamn. It is from the current event that is occurring on the entire world map right now. Swamp Troll. This is actually bad for us, I noticed, because we're dealing fire damage. And everyone is wet, meaning they have resistance to fire. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, those are all trolls? Brewer trolls. Is that Gragas from League of Lols? That is just absolutely hilarious. I don't think we can lose this though, really. Because we just have too good of stuff. I think this is a really good positioning. In the center we have our support. Buffing, shielding, doing all the shenanigans we want them to do. Most importantly, awaken the archers, because they'll get more range. And we can do some of our spearments as well. That's the most important bit taken care of. Let's see what they do. They'll probably reposition a little bit. Not fully attack yet. Yep, there we go. I mean, they can't really charge us because we have a full spear front line. So any attempt to rush us would just kind of fail, you know? We could also perfectly place a beacon here if should we need to. Let's turn our end again. Yes, exactly. Oh fuck. Okay. That is now within attacking range. That is pretty good for us. And while they're still positioning, we could theoretically just heal this off too, but we're just gonna attack from here on out, I would say. Oh, this is gonna be good as well. Okay, so let's shoot at thingy first. They can't reach our archers as well. Perfect. Boop! Scoop! Ah, you missed. There we go, bleeding. That's what I want to see. Okay, they are slightly... We can a little bit position in front. Maybe even engage fully. Look at this. Okay, retaliation is actually gonna be a little bit worrisome, not gonna lie. So maybe we'll sort of... We can cast a spell on them, Stone Skin, so they'll tank this well. But yeah, I believe we should go onto the offensive from here on out. Oh, Twin Awakening can be done again. Let's do it. There we go. Now everybody is awakened. And if I were to go here, that should still be able to cast the spell. Nice. Going here should also be able to cast it. Nice. Let's cast it there. Yeah, fire is not really great here, unfortunately. So let us have the one on the side be tanking this, I guess. Now, if we leave them to be, that could be a little bit bad for us. So let's... Okay, how should we do this? I guess we go and stop them from charging our backline. There we go. Retaliation. Nothing big. We go and hit the wizard boy. The wizard man. Oh, that was actually... No, that was still also damage from something else. But still okay. And now before we take that retaliation hit over here, we may want to reconsider a little bit. So where can he go? He can attack this one. They'll be flanked. What? Excuse me? Okay. Then let us try to... I can only cast this twice. Let us try to... kinda turn the attention towards them here. Hopefully they will... I mean, you can't really tell which one they're gonna attack. You can only assume so much. It's really just a gamble at this point. Let's hope they go a little bit more onto them. There we go, pretty worth. And we still have one attack extra. Right, we also still have decent healing. Okay, that should basically... yeah, there we go. Okay, we got this, I think. Maybe. Okay. Most important bit is that they don't attack them, because they are currently our front line. We don't want them to die. But they are at very good condition to just... yeah, they're all going for... yeah, they're all going for them. Okay, they're gonna die. They're so gonna die, okay. There's nothing we can do about that. Yeah. Fuck. That's absolute garbage. Mother sucker. You just had to do it that way, huh? Absolute asses. Like, if there would be at least a chance to react to that, then okay, but they completely 100 rushed that. From 0 to 100, insta-killing. Maybe it was my bad to attack in the first place, but I mean, nah. God damn you, game. Okay, here they'll have luck. So let's have that. Crit chance. Nice. Okay. Stall it. It's also not that bad because we'll be sort of replacing the units anyways. Look at that, we can insta-kill this one. Let's kill this one. Get rid of you. That's right. You don't like that dip crap, do you? Kill him. And there. And this unit can, or this hero of ours can go any distance and still deal decent damage. That is her trait, so to speak. 22 damage, 27 damage. We want to go for the ranged one though, even though we'll be turning our back to both of them. There we go. She can also die. Maybe I should have placed her in the front line after all, because she's the expedition leader. So if she dies, it's just gonna be okay. I mean, they can still heal if they need to. 6 damage. What? Okay. And they can twin awaken. What? They can't reach them from there? Okay, 45 chance on doing so. Undoing that. Miss. Okay. Let's see that. That's good damage. Let's see if we can... oh, look at that. Flank. Flanking maneuver. Oh no. Okay, that's the kill. He can't do anything. If he moves, he's dead. So that's one less problem to worry about. can then go a little like this, twin awaken them. Oh, they're already awakened. Well, okay, never mind. Don't twin awaken them then. Go for this. And go for... He'll be trying to run. 19, 16. However, a retaliation attack should... it's gonna be difficult, that's probably not gonna kill them, so let's add a little bit sauce to this cooking right here, perfect. And we're gonna use this ability now for the first time. Ah! Defense mode, 30 HP regained. What do you want to do now, huh? Oh, unlucky. Okay, yeah, he's... I was expecting this. Oh, shit. Was not a good trade-off. Was not a good trade-off. Okay, they did nothing. Means you're dead. Yeah, there you go. Okay, you don't need to pike his corpse. And you're dead. There you go. As you can see, our polearm units are already pretty decent units. Being able to just deal so much damage, actually. This is because, one, we have buffed them like crazy. And two, oh, that's just cool, I guess. Salt and vinegar aftermath. With the hungry brutes no longer a threat, Arabella Ethereum can rescue their traumatized victims. It was all my fault, their leader, a steel shaper, explains. These merchants trusted us to protect them, but 2 days ago those monstrous cannibals overwhelmed us at nightfall. The steel shaper bows her head. Everyone in this company owes you their life. How can we repay you? We gain mana? We can go for production in instantly finishing town hall. Your craft is what we are interested in. Money? Nah. We don't want her, obviously. We go for production. Let's go for it. Easy, okay. What do we go for next? Oh, look at that. That's also another free building there. What? Another free building? What? Okay, that's great. Let's go for a tavern then. And then for a Masonic Hall once we have the 2 quarries. Since it's also boosted. Okay, that just sped up our city very good. Since we also have only 50 production per turn in the city. That was a massive gain. Okay, that was pretty good. Now, there was one... There he is. One spear unit wandering about. Now reunited. How it should be. And... yeah, this hero also leveled up, so we're going for more of the incantations, I would say, or we go for prepared strikes and so on, because that boosts the damage output massively. Modify enhances the fire verification, now deals 24 fire damage. How? Okay, that's an increase. Modify fire cascades to adjacent enemy units and is repeated. Cascades to adjacent units. Okay, well, Okay, actually let's lean a little bit more into the skirmisher aspect of the Spellblade, because this doesn't really seem that great, especially since all of our enemies will be resistant to fire and radiant, unfortunately. we will be sort of going for more mobility to kind of really flank them as a skirmisher, or yeah, as a skirmisher. So let's go for the prepared strike, basically giving us a 20% damage increase when we use a spell for the next melee attack, and for the next melee attack if for the next spell if you use a melee attack, like so. Also, as you can see, we have a little bit of surprises going on, unfolding themselves right here at our disposal. For some reason, they thought it would be a good idea to just place 2 units right next to us. Let's see if that really was a good idea. Oh, well, would you look at that? It wasn't. Guess that's been taken care of. Cool. Oh man, how they can be so dumb sometimes. But did they not expect to attack them? Okay, we could go for an assault to kill them, which is also probably what we want. Since, yeah, otherwise they will go and attack us. However, we can't take our dragon with us to do that, since this is going to... okay, we could end the siege within the next turn, or we could get some hefty XP for our leader this way. I kinda want to have our leader deal with this, even though that makes the battle a little bit more risky. Because our leader is a little bit more cool. You know? You know what I'm saying, man? We could also just leave it to them to attack us, but yeah, that would be strongly against our favor. Wait, no, actually not that much. Like, honestly, even if they would attack, it wouldn't be... Yeah, you know what? You know what? Let's let them attack, honestly. That way everybody of us gains experience. What do they want to do? Kill me? Yeah, they can try, I guess. But we will definitely fight them outside the walls if they don't manage to... They also... Okay, she can definitely not get into the castle, especially the way we blocked everything now. That should also be the case for an... Okay, no. Like so, please. Okay, that way they can't go inside. Right? Yeah. They can only go close, so... Even if they were to engage, they couldn't fight within the city walls, because we'll be fighting them outside of it, like we just did right now. Some units were outside. They should consider them as well inside the area of battle they're fighting with, but since they are besieged and these are outside, they couldn't aid each other, so that was really a preferable situation for us, to say the least. But that will only happen in the next one! Thank you all so much for watching. As I've seen, we are way overdue. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.